action. The time is finally here. 4 long months, and it leads into a whole new game in Orlando, Florida. The Clippers and the Orlando Magic in the first scrimmage of the reopen of the NBA with some new faces like Joakim Noah joining the fold and making his Clipper debut, so to speak, on the floor over in Orlando. Not to mention Paul George, who's had a stellar season for your LA Clippers in his first season in the red, white, and blue. And we will see the entire Clipper organization back in action once again as part of the Ready, Set, Restart. That's right, the restart plan in Orlando. Here's what it looks like. 22 teams invited to finish the season in what some are calling the bubble, the NBA is calling the campus. They'll all get 3 scrimmages, then 8 regular season seeding games. The big thing to keep in mind is the top 8 teams, per usual, will advance into the playoffs, but there's a possibility of a play-in game between the 8 and the 9 seeds. However, for the Clippers, that's not necessarily on the top of their minds, and that's a big reason because of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. We start with number 2, who's having another career year, career high in points per game at 26.9. That is the highest average for a Clipper since World B. Free in 79-80. Not to mention career highs in rebounds and assists as well. He has been as tremendous as you could have expected for the Finals MVP from last year. And Kawhi Leonard has powered the Clippers to that 44-win total that they stand right now. And his running mate in the 2-1-3 connection is Paul George, averaging 21 points per game. But the thing to keep in mind with Paul George is he said he's finally feeling fully healthy from that off-season shoulder surgery that he's really been dealing with for the majority of the year. So PG, we will see him nice and loose. We will see the Clippers back in action for the first time in 4 months. And we've got it for you here on Fox Sports West Prime Ticket. Lou Williams and the Clippers back in action once again. Clippers basketball is back from Orlando, Florida, in the NBA restart on the campus of Disney World. The Clippers are one step closer to trying to claim that first franchise NBA championship, and it starts with the first scrimmage against the Orlando Magic, which in a weird set here, the Clippers are the home team. Starters on both sides. For the Clippers, it's going to be Reggie Jackson, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Marcus Morris, and Joakim Noah. For the Orlando Magic, DJ Augustine, Evan Fournier, James Ennis, Aaron Gordon, and Nikola Vucevic.